Oh, yeah.
Bless and love, my lords. Welcome to Lion's Den, powered by Red Lion. This is the show where we talk all things Red Lion and our latest cover by Dudley and Amal. Welcome, gentlemen. How are you doing?
Hey. All good, man. We're
I'm
doing.
trying to get Amal speaker position, but I don't know why it's not.
Yeah. I hope he's fine. He's on a
Yeah.
mobile phone. But yeah, uh, let's
W-
go.
w-
Our red lines then.
What a crazy week, huh?
Yeah.
Second week. This year is going good with news. First week we had the CoffeeZilla, Logan Paul, uh,
It was pretty
big
funny.
scam expose, I guess, and yeah, now a big movement from CryptoPunks to help our friend CryptoNovo with his punk. I don't think something else like this has ever been done by the punk community. So it is
Mm,
quite admirable.
yeah, it's right. Maybe there was some crowdfunding on some lost assets or something. I cannot remind. There were also another scam, or it was like orchestrated. I don't know who actually, but someone did like let's say a scam about him being actually hacked, but it was like inside job and people also crowdfunded, but it was all fake, So it was like a little bit.
Oh,
Uh,
really? That's so awful. This
I heard
happened.
the faces somewhere. I also heard some people talking some negativity about also CryptoNovo that like he doesn't deserve it or why they fucking funding it.
Yeah, fuck it. These people are
Yeah,
gonna hate. They are jealous. Yeah.
yeah, it's just jealous and people are really like small and they don't know like who he is and like his history in the community and stuff. So it's I didn't like it. So yeah, I think I left the spaces immediately. Was
No, but
fear.
it's a historic event because punks have never mobilized like that again to right a wrong. So I like that aspect of it, and that it's a first, and in some way it made the blow lighter, so sort of speak, you know.
Yeah, exactly. And the initiative it went from like a lot of space to a lot of direction.
Mm.
There wasn't just one initiative. For example, I bought one NFT for the CryptoNovo fund, but there were many drops in actually crowdfunding for the recovery, and CryptoNovo also used some funds from his contracts and stuff. So I mean, what a nice event and a really great one for the cover, as we like to have positivity, not only rocks.
Hmm.
and
Yeah, finally a positive story, not just scammers and rugs,
yeah,
right?
sometimes scam is also funny if you look at our SBF covers and stuff. It's like filled with fun, but the background of it, it's not that much fun for a lot of people losing money or yeah, or Iron Revolution. It's pretty tough. But this one we like when there is something like this positive, and I think even the style with colorful 8-bit pixel art, a little bit gamey, is fitting this story. It's pixel art. It's like CryptoPunks are pixel art. So yeah,
Hmm.
we
And
did.
of course it's part of the CryptoPunks traits, right?
Trade for our rolling team that is like a repetitive pattern or a repetitive theme topic for our covers are recorded as the covers NFT trait, and it's carrying Punk's trait, which is quite rare.
Hmm.
Many covers are actually holding this, so yeah,
Yeah. Uh,
good one to start with, like second week, and I really enjoyed creating this one. Amal, you here with us, man? How
We
are you?
really like doing pixel art and 8-bit. Yeah.
Hey guys, what's up?
How's it going, Amal?
All good. I mean, I was just a part of like it was really fun project, but mostly it was Dudley doing the statue, and I was just doing the explosions and small stuff like that.
But bro, you nailed it. Explosions. They are like super pro effects. That's I just use them and just play them. Yeah, of course it was a little bit tricky. We can get a little bit more into how we did it, but it it helped me a lot. And also you did the tiny people, and they are
Yeah, thank you.
yeah. Well, I love pixel art, of course I do. There's no surprises. I think everyone here does love it. And it
Yeah.
been like someone say, hey Dudley, you need to choose just one style and you will go with it from now on and you will never touch another media. I will probably go for the pixel art. Maybe it's just super close to me, and as I'm a game nerd and I just grew up on pixel art games. It's something that also it's timeless for me. I think we will enjoy pixel art in 20 years from now the same we do now and the same we did 20 years ago. So
It's
it's something.
like classical form of
Yeah, yeah.
painting
Also
for
like give
digital arts, right?
nation that not everything is actually told like some photorealistic painting. It tells you everything, but on the pixel art there are kind of you can look at it and even the viewer can have different interpretation of the pixel, and it's also nice how you do it in a like a shortcut way that you need to really find a shortcut and do it the simplest way possible and still depict the form and the objects that you want.
Yeah. Also, Stephen wrote an excellent article about it, about the whole story. We published it on Redline News, of course. Go over there and check it out. We can also pin it up here on the spaces. But yeah, it was a heartwarming story. Unfortunately, not everything has been returned, but well, some order has been restored. It made things better for sure for him. And yeah, we hope no more sad days like these come where people are getting hacked all the time, and it's absolute bullshit. Invest on having your assets in cold wallets and take the time to store them properly. You never know who's trying to get you, what motherfucker is out there trying to fucking get you.
Jargon, and sometimes it's super like there was another hack, like a major hack for NFT God last week,
Oh
and
yeah, yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
massive one, and it was like just like kind of stupid. He was just trying to download OBS for streaming, and he clicked motherfucker googling that was like advertising. So I mean, this is kind of like, yeah, it's disgusting. Yeah, that actually you have like advertising on Google that fucking like ruins you.
Mm. And this same thing happened with MetaMask download extensions. When I try to download MetaMask extension, I'm always fucking sweating if it's the right one or not.
And whenever you're downloading any software app, you need to double check whether it's genuine, where it is coming from. Of course, some of antivirus program they should kind of catch it, but yeah, you see, you just like launch a fucking executive file and bam, and it's all gone. When someone just
Yeah.
over your computer, it's basically like it's done.
But oh man, trying to download OBS and getting crypto hacked, it's like fuck.
Yeah,
Like,
preparing for streaming and like expanding his like create or his podcast or motivational like stuff and learning stuff on a Twitter content he's doing, and bam, you get like mutants gone and assets, crypto, everything, and also sending out some
mm.
fake links to all the contacts and stuff. That was. Oh,
Okay, but we also had a pretty big week at Red Lion. So we had a big tweet exploding this week. This was great. And yeah, in general, interest on NFTs is rising. As we can see, collections are pumping and people are buying art, which is good. Ethereum pumped a little bit. These kind of like put some brakes on the NFT markets a little bit, but since it stabilizes now around 1550 to 1580, I would say over there. Yeah, I hope that the market start pumping again and it's going fast.
yeah, sorry, I just pinned the breakdown article. It's up there that we published it.
Mm-hmm.
Also, the article with CryptoNovo that we published. But
Yes,
yeah,
will do.
see some positivity in the markets. I see tweets of enjoy or just some joys and
Mm-hmm.
happiness. But I would say let's be vigilant. Let's stay with our foot on the ground. Still, it's can be just a tiny little trap, and we go down. And but yeah, let's say even in NFTs we see some moves. Yeah, even on our
Yeah.
second, it's not always living, and we see there was some scooping of all the gazettes, and our secondary is now reaching point one, which is pretty cool if you consider the main price was 0.005 or I mean 0.5 or 0.69. That's
Mm.
that's a promising. It's not like a life changing money, but at
No,
least
but it's very very nice to see finally people are interested and there is interest around NFTs and not that um misery that was the past weeks.
last months, I would say.
Doom and gloom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or we
So
were like
it's really
always
good.
good to be focused and
Hmm.
be occupied with some like work and just like stay put and wait for the better times. Yeah, that's what we did, and we worked really hard to just launch all our news. I mean contracts and website, and yeah, everyone did like super amazing job. So
So
and yeah,
for now, just to give the people some new updates on what we are working. As you saw, we launched all the ecosystem and the legendary gazettes. Everything was on time, and this was very, very challenging for the team and everybody. We had to do. We never missed a week publishing or hiring or getting people ready or um, doing what we have to do and then also launching new stuff and everything had to be on point. So congratulations to the whole team because everybody delivered and nothing went wrong. Everything is perfect and our websites and ecosystem as a first installation is it's a very very polished product. From every aspect. But of course, it's the first iteration, and we are still working and making it better and better. And now it's all the exciting stuff that we are putting out. So for the legendary Gazette, we are going to be introducing a very, very cool mechanic, inspired part by Song Day Man by Jonathan Mann, who put this bid to earn mechanic. So we really, really like that. So we took that and we added a few twists and turns there, and we lionized it in a sense. So we are working on putting that mechanic out. That is going to be really cool. We are really focusing on our marketing. As you can see, we are running a few giveaways and trying to ramp up interest towards our PFP collection that we are trying to launch. As you can tell, with 200 followers on the Twitter account of the PFP, it's not possible to drop it. So we need to do some work there. So we will try raise those numbers, and as soon as we can announce a launch date, we will. I think we have about 90 to 95% ready on the PFP front, right, Dudley?
Talk for yourself. No, I mean, I'm never satisfied, but I know we
Uh-huh.
say stop, Dudley, like don't do any more pixels, don't add any.
Yes.
I mean, on the trade side of things, like the art side,
Mhm.
we are almost done. Yeah, that's true. I would still we still need to finish a few of the legendaries, uh, red lions that are basically super combos of the traits. They are like super matching combos, like we published today, for example, this Gopnik one that is like perfect match for the hat and the tracksuit and cigarette, and they are more interesting maybe or more rare around them.
Mhm.
And there's gonna go an auction, and we probably have 40 ready out of 69. So there is still some
Yeah.
work on the.
Yeah, but this is around the 10% that it's not ready, I would say, and this also depends on the deals that we will have. So the legendary PFPs, for those who don't know, are going to be 69 legendary red lions, which will have complete costumes. So it will be perfect fit of all the traits that they will have. So, for example, a Rastaman will have his dreadlocks, his spliff, his head accessories, and everything. Everything Rasta. So that would be a legendary, a perfect fit.
Exactly.
And these will go for auction, same way as we are auctioning legendary gazettes. But there will be some of those. PFPs that we will be dropping in collaboration with other projects, and we have some really cool partnerships lined up, and we did a lot of work securing some big names like a month ago, and now that we can show a lot more, so we will be aiming for hitting some other big projects with collaborations, and this is really fun and cool because it opens up our project to other communities and vice versa, and we would like to link the communities and um, positively interact with every community and sort of like become that interface project that we want to be. So we have a lot of like super nice surprises that will happen and collaborations that you don't expect, and you will be like, oh, cool, man, Red Lion is getting shit done. These are cool collaborations. So yeah, we are looking forward to that. Now, for the interviews side of things, January and February are going to be hype, hype, hype. We are going to have some really, really big names. I'm talking about A-listers. I don't want to spoil it. We are going to have some accounts with more than 500,000 um, followers that are very active in the space. We are also going to have some people that are more edgy and controversial. Um, in my mind, it's going to be super interesting. And yeah, we have done a lot of good work on that department. We have put some good interviews on the calendar, and they will be going up January to February and March, of course. I think we have some very big name planned on March, but yeah, that's going to be super exciting as well. And of course, on Red Lion uh, Studios platform, we will be launching some. We will be announcing some news and changes that we are adding there. A small update on the Punk's book is coming up. I hope I hope to have I hope Ethereum keeps going up so we can reduce. the Punk Book Prize because that seemed to be some sort of a hurdle. We will make this project a reality. It's just might take a month or two longer, but it will come out perfect as we always wanted it, and it will serve as a blueprint. So the same recipe, we can spin it around and apply it perfectly to different projects. And we believe this is sort of like the next evolutionary step on NFTs, those meta NFTs, if you want, those mint media NFTs, where um, the, the NFT is not just art from someone, it's like a community created and based and minted project. And yeah, we are really really happy and excited for everything that's coming, and we really thank you for taking the time for listening to us for with our interviews, minting our gazettes, minting our content, and being in touch. It's really nice because this is our life's work and we are working hard, and it's really nice to have people interested around it. And the more people are interested, the more it's going to be better and better and better. And this is the only way we can beat the system, if you want. We can beat those um, disgusting projects and people that are putting news and fake news and are promoting whoever pays more. So yeah, if you don't like that, this is the opposite to that. So yeah, I will not continue speaking much longer. I don't know if Dali want to say
Well,
something or.
is interested, want to ask something, let's join us up
Hmm.
here on stage because it's like
Yeah,
better we address like some concrete questions than us, speaking into the void or
yeah.
not you. But I
Feel
mean,
free to raise your hand and we will pass the mic immediately. I think we said we should also be putting AMA on this title. Remember? I think we are going
yeah, we can. But
to.
ask from you also what you are in, or your feedback on the project, and where we might maybe you can improve, or what you're missing and stuff. It would be
Hmm.
from you guys also.
Yeah, feedback is extremely helpful because when you are building something, you are thinking, especially as an entrepreneur or something like, oh my God, this is a good idea, it's going to work. And then you're starting doing it, and it's not always as you have it in your mind. And I think I mentioned that a few times when we are building stuff and we say, okay, let's do it to work like this, and then we understand what people don't like, and I'm trying to communicate the changes. And um, and sometimes I can see that from the person who wrote the code, for example, doesn't get the logic because it's not perfect, but this is what the people wanted, you know. So sometimes you design something in your mind, you say, oh, it's going to work like this and it's going to be perfect, and yeah, the people doesn't want it to work like that, and this is a different realization sometimes, right? This is why feedback is very important, and always learning from other people and mistakes and what you're putting out, it's essential.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I think we said we are going to give out an extra whitelist spot for someone today here on the audience. Let's give it to Mr. Raul Duke, our longtime friend, first guy to join the Lions Den spaces today. So, cheers, sir. You will get. A whitelist, an extra whitelist, because you already have a lot of gazettes, we know. So that's gonna be it. If anybody wants to ask anything, just raise your hand. Otherwise, I think these are the news. Did I miss anything?
No, I don't think so. Maybe Famal, you have something on your mind. Maybe he wants to announce something, but maybe Like keep it secret.
Maybe the only thing we didn't touch upon was the art drops that we are,
Yeah.
as you know, the Gazette, as it was until now, there was an art drop which was accompanying the Gazette as an NFT. So this was a gift inspired, if you want, by the magazines that give you a free add-on, or like the gossip magazines would give you a lipstick or a crappy bag or whatever. So it is the same idea, but we do it with art, and we try to get in touch with up and coming artists or established artists and give um, our owners exposure to crypto art and build their own collection in a very cheap and effective way. And this way, this year, we are taking it a step further. As you can see, we have created a curators board, which consists of 7 curators, maybe more. We will see. We are still developing the concept. So every curator runs a show that spans 7 weeks, and during those 7 weeks, the show has a title. The curator's name goes into the traits of the exhibition, and every week they choose a different artist, and we publish um, a little essay about the said artist. We have spaces with them, and it's all under a concept that ties it all together. And yeah, it spans 7 weeks, and it's a beautiful thing. So for the first exhibition is by Sillery, and it's called Pushin' P, and it's all about Pepe art. So every week you get a little green frog doing different things from different artists, and it's really, really cool. When the 7 weeks end, we are talking about having those bombastic weeks, like some kind of specials where between each show there will be like an established artist drop, so we can have 7 weeks of planning and arranging with the artist and getting everything done, and it's not messing up with any curators shows, and then it's a big name. We drop it, and then we continue with the next show. We think this is a very nice way of doing it and keeping up a balance between established names and up and coming artists, and um, making it as a win-win for everyone, because the smaller artists get value by being included next to bigger artists, so there's by proxy more interest around their work. And on the other side, a bigger name can also enjoy the VIP air and getting connected with um, the the art community and new artists, and yeah, being part of a really, really cool collection. So yeah, it's really exciting, and we will make it even better and better. As you know, we always like to start from somewhere simple and create something more complex and beautiful step by step.
Yeah, and all is packed in $25 kind of package with our awesome gazette and the airdrop. So don't forget,
Hmm. So
almost on this.
yeah. So
That's a
yeah,
steep.
we dropped the price to $25, and for subscribers, it's $19.2 for uh, two NFTs. So it is really, really cool and cheap, and we hope to be able to bring more people into the NFT space with this. It is very, very low entry price, and we think it's one of the best quality NFTs you can buy, and also by providing the one out of one legendary, we have something more of a of a VIP edition, one out of one for the real collectors that want something one out of one. And it really, really makes sense to give the JPEGs and the full work like that. So personally, I love it, and I think we did well combining it like that.
Yeah, it was pretty smooth launch. I mean,
Mm.
from all perspective, technically, we're still improving the website and stuff. So if you guys just find some bug and just come to Discord and just tell us, no drama. Of course, there are some issues here and there, but all seems to work. NFTs are minting, subscriptions are claiming, all is Gucci.
Fantastic. All right, so this is it for this week. Thanks everyone for coming in and listening to us. Check out your news at Red Lion. Hit us up on Discord. Give us your feedback. Give us your ideas. Come meet us. And yeah, have a great, great evening. Bye bye.
Have a great one, guys. Cheers.